I'm going to tell you a little bit about my job. It's very behind the scenes, but so very, very important. And one of the things we do, before I was in, the past state auditor was very, very partisan. And we issue annual finance reports on our cities, our counties, our townships, special taxing districts. That gets used by state agencies, researchers, the legislature when they're making funding decisions about our communities. Everybody uses our data. We're the only central place. So those local governments report to us, and we make sure they get their audits done too. And then we issue reports. And so that's that transparency piece, okay? The past state auditors started putting partisan language into those reports. And you couldn't necessarily trust what was in there. And then I found millions of dollars of mistakes in the reports as well. You have to have the utmost integrity in that office. And so we have gotten rid of all the partisan language. They're fair and straightforward. When we do analysis on long-term trends, Mayor, we include both inflation and actual. And when we do inflation, we're using the right inflation index. It's very in the weeds, but I love it. And but it's important that we can trust.
I'm an in the weeds person. Can you give me an example of the kinds of partisan?
Oh gosh. Local governments should have fund balances for emergencies, rainy day funds, whatever else, and depending on their situation. Just a minute. And so she attacked those. She attacked those and said there was extremely high fund balances. You know what I mean? It was judgment language. There was a lot of judgment words that are adjectives. All the adjectives are gone. Local governments should have policies on their fund balance levels. There's a reasonable level, like between 35 and 50% of expenditures, but there may be reasons to have it higher, and there may be reasons to have it lower, and those local governments at the end of the day explain to their residents why. So we allow them to run their entities without trying to micromanage and say all government's bad. They did a lot of all government is bad. I'm not going to do that because I don't believe it. I want it to be good.